Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with another Dark Park film reviews. And today, this will be the second video where I'm going to be looking at some Dollar Tree Blu-rays and DVDs that I purchased. These were not all from one purchase or one store. I think these were probably from maybe two different places, I want to say. And but they've just been sitting here on my table, so I figured I would share them with you. And today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and actually there's 10 and 11, but we'll get to those later. Technically, I guess. Pardon me. Two of them are Blu-ray. The rest are DVD. And the first two, which I'm going to share with you, are Blu-ray, and they were kind of surprise picks. Judging a DVD by its cover may not be a good thing, and that's what I kind of did. But then I watched the trailer before picking them up, and the trailers for both films actually look pretty good, especially the first one I'm going to show you here. So the first film is called Blindspotting. So Blindspotting, and one, I like it because it has a slip jacket, and it's got a lot of colors on it, which I like. Here's the back, and I liked the reviews that were on it, and I watched the trailer, and this looks really good. It takes place in Oakland, California, and I used to live across the bay from Oakland, so I've been to Oakland many times. And from what I understand is that basically the people who made this film thought that Oakland has always had a bad rap, and so they made this film to kind of show it in a different light. And the trailer just looks good. I haven't watched it yet, but this is one that is high on my list. And it was a Sundance official selection. It was also an official selection at the South by Southwest Film Festival. Some of the reviews say, you know, raw, powerful, funny, and intense, treasure, totally wonderful, 5 stars, as impressive as a film as they get. And yeah, I just thought this looked really good. It looks, pardon me, you know, like it has a fair amount of drama and a fair amount of comedy. I wouldn't call it a yeah, I guess it would be like a dramedy in a way, maybe more drama than comedy, but it has on it director's commentary, writers and actors commentary, making, Blindspotting, a director's diary, sound bits, and deleted scenes. It looks like this was done through Lionsgate, and yeah, I mean it looks like it's a good DVD. Let's take this off here. And on the back, oh, the back has credits. So it's written by the 2 stars of the film, which is Raphael Castel and David Diggs. And so that's them there on the front. And so that's nice to see that they actually got their film made. Do I recognize anybody else? Trisha Campbell Martin, Wayne Knight. Looks like the 2 actors and writers also were the producers. 95 minutes, so it's a good time. It's widescreen. Yeah, it says here a comedy drama. So the trailer starts off more comedy than drama, and then it switches. Then it goes more drama comedy. And here's the inside. Not that thrilling. Basically, it's just the front there. But oh, I messed up the jacket here. There we go. So this one I am excited to see. From the trailer, you know, they use a decent song in the trailer. Trailer is well put together. Looks like the film is well shot and well lit. Looks like it has some good acting and directing in it. So yeah, this is one that I might have to do like a video on in the future. If I like it. The description on this is very little. It just says a timely and widely entertaining story about a recently paroled man, Davy Diggs, who's that guy, who begins to reevaluate his relationship with his vital best friend, Raphael Castel, who's that guy. So yeah, it doesn't give much to description of the movie, but yeah, it looks like maybe their production company it's Oakland Moving Pictures LLC. So they really like Oakland. So that's the first one. So now after watching, when I saw the trailer and now looking a little bit more into the DVD here, I'm excited to watch this. The next one is one that I was not going to pick up just for the cover alone. And that's American Dresser. This is by far one of the worst covers I've seen for a film. I know very little about motorcycles, and I was thinking like, okay, because of the blonde hair on the driver here, that is this about a motorcycle riding hairdresser, American Dresser, and then realized that American Dresser is actually the motorcycle. So I learned something. So kind of like Harley Davidson, there's American Dresser. This has a good cast in it, which is actually why I picked it up. Tom Berenger, Keith David, not to be confused with David Keith, Gino Gershon, Penelope Ann Miller. It's with Jeff Fahey and Bruce Dern. Can't go wrong with Bruce Dern. And one of the actors in it is the director. And I'm not even sure if I should even try to pronounce his last name, but his first name is Carmen. I know I'm going to mess it up. But it does say, life is a ride, 1 mile at a time. And I read the back and then I did watch the trailer. And it's a road trip movie with, I think it's two friends and one stranger, and they all drive cross country on their motorcycles. The bonus features are hard to, they should have done a better color on the bonus features. I think it's Sturgis promotional spots. Tom and Carmine attend Sturgis 2017. Oh, I guess that's maybe a festival. American Dresser trailer. Pardon me. Looks like Carmine also wrote the film as long as directing it and starring in it. Is there anybody else that they... looks like that's everybody that I recognize as far as the cast goes. It's not rated. 97 minutes. And it says it's not the destination, it's the ride. From writer and director Carmine, God, I just do not know how to pronounce that last name. Sorry, man. American Dresser follows John Moore, Tom Berenger, a hard-edged Vietnam veteran who is recently widowed and estranged from his adult daughters. After discovering a decades-old secret his wife kept for years, John finds himself at a crossroads and decides to confront the mistakes of his past by fulfilling a lifelong dream. He fixes up his American Dresser motorcycle, not a person that is an American hairdresser who's driving cross country on a motorcycle. I was wrong about that. And sets out on a cross country road trip with his best friend, Charlie, Keith David, They hit the highway, exploring new territories, meeting a series of offbeat characters, and together they learn that life is about moving forward 1 mile at a time. And so I thought that sounded okay, and then I watched the trailer, and the trailer looked all right. I mean, it actually looked okay. At first, I had no idea this was Tom Berenger. Tom Berenger. Like I said, this is a horrible picture. They could have done something better with this. I mean, this looks like it was just, I don't know, just so poorly put together in like a minute. And with his hair color, I actually had no idea it was him. That's why I thought maybe this is about a hairdresser, because it's a bleach blonde, dye job. And you're not used to seeing Tom Berenger smile. So here's the back of it, and you can kind of see how those bonus features are a little hard to read. This does come with Blu-ray and DVD. Kind of boring, very boring actually, but at least they're different colors, so you know which is which. So this might be okay, watching it from the trailers. So never know. Every once in a while, I like to pick up stuff that's not horror or sci-fi or whatever, this kind of felt like Sideways, actually, from the way that the trailer was done. But just like this one here, just like a Blindspotting, we'll see. Now we're getting into the DVDs. This is another one that I've only heard about. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen a lot of these, which is why I pick them up. But I know of this film, Sushi Girl. And this one has another, has another good cast. It's got Tony Todd. Can't go wrong with that. James Duval, who I had the pleasure of working with on Zomghouls. Got him to sign my Donnie Darko Blu-ray. So thank you, James, for that. He's a really nice guy, has lots of stories to tell about the films that he's worked on. So he's always a treat. Noah Hathaway, Andy McKenzie, and the great Mark Hamill. Can't go wrong with Mark Hamill. Revenge is a dish best served raw. It's got a decent cover to it. And let's see, what does it have on here? Oh, looks like it's got a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Sushi Girl, a documentary, alternate scenes, outtakes, fake TV commercials a la Sushi Girl, poster and promotional image gallery, behind the scenes photo gallery, storyboards, filmmaker commentary, and it lists a bunch of people, cast commentary, and that does have Tony Todd, James Duval, Noah Hathaway, Andy McKenzie, no Mark Hamill, though. A few other people, but no Mark Hamill. Sushi Girl music video. And that's called Victories and Consequences by Send the Sages. Producer's Diaries, and trailers. The director on this is Curran Saxton. And is there anybody? Oh, wow. Sonny Chiba is in this, and Danny Trejo. Why aren't they on the cover? Their names should at least be up there. How do you leave off Sonny Chiba, who recently passed away, and Danny Trejo? Come on, man, it's Danny Trejo. Tony Todd is one of the executive producers. Let's see here. So it's 99 minutes. It was done in, 2012, widescreen, Magnolia Home Entertainment, and it is widescreen. Sushi Girl, truly a diabolical treat from filmnet.com. So there's the spine of that one. Oh, I didn't show the spines of these. But we'll do them both at the same time on this one. There's these. Very exciting stuff with these spines. Let's see here. Fish has spent 6 years in jail, 6 years alone, 6 years keeping his mouth shut about the robbery and about the other men involved. The night he is released, 4 of the men he protected with silence celebrate his freedom with a congratulatory dinner. The meal is a lavish array of sushi served off the naked body of a beautiful young woman. The sushi girl seems catatonic, trained to ignore everything in the room, even if things become dangerous. Sure enough, the 4 unwidely thieves. My mouth is dry. Sure enough, the 4 unwidely themes. I keep saying themes. Thieves can't help but open old wounds and attempt to find their missing loot. That's the back there. And let's check out the inside. So it looks like Magnolia Films made this, but Magnet released it, I think. Or vice versa, who knows? But there's the inside. Very boring. Wow, thanks guys for that exciting DVD there. So that's Sushi Girl. With the cast that's in this, I had to pick it up. I've heard some stuff about it, but yeah, I mean, now with knowing that, like, you know, Sonny Chiba and Danny Trejo are in it, I definitely got to check this one out. The next one is called Vigilante Diaries. Never heard of it. But I'm always up for finding like a new kind of vigilante action movie. Well, there's okay. We noticed there's some people in there that you might recognize. So we got Paul Sloan, Quentin Rampage Jackson, Michael Jai White with Jason Mewes, and Michael Madsen. Okay. All right. It's a high octane action film. Oh, it might be British because color is spelled with a U. It's 107 minutes, widescreen. Centel Films. Looks like maybe 2016. So let's see here. Oh, a high octane film is part of the description. I thought it was like a little ad line. A high octane action film featuring 90s movie heroes. Michael Jai White, Spawn, Michael Madsen, Reservoir Dogs, explosive action and international espionage. Vigilante Diaries revolves around a team of black ops agents turned crime fighters led by a brooding anti-hero only known as the Vigilante. Missions of rescue and revenge take us from the mega mansions and the underbelly of Los Angeles to faraway places like Iraq, Armenia, Russia, and the United Kingdom to introduce us to the cast of Colorful, colorful is spelled now English, or as I just like to say, American, since most people here can't speak English correctly anyways. Colorful, dangerous, and hilarious characters. Beverly Hills filmmaker Mike Hanover, Jason Mewes Clerks. Oh, that's a character. Beverly Hills filmmaker Mike Hanover, played by Jason Mewes, Clerks. A trio of Asian female fatales, ruthless American mobsters, and at the top, a pair of cover super spies hell-bent on throwing the world into chaos. My God, was that a mouthful? I know there's periods in there, but it just felt like one long run-on sentence to me. Here's the back if I didn't show it. Side. There we go. All right, okay. Better than the last one inside. as the title and the city. So that's not too bad. At least the disc looks good. So, okay. Well, this looks like it could be fun. All right. Next one is called Operation Cicero. This one, I basically got it because it takes place during World War II. Looks like there's Nazis involved. So I always like stuff that's World War II with Nazis and Hitler. I just have an interest in World War II. So it's got its slip jacket, which is nice. It says based on a true story. There's the back. And oh, you do get a picture of, there's Hitler there. You got the Nazi flag up here. And trust me when I say these things, like, oh, if it has Hitler, I'll watch it. Oh, if it has Nazis, I'll watch it. Oh, if it's World War II, I'll watch it. I'm just very interested and very curious of that time period in history. I just find things, just that piece of our history just to be very fascinating. So I do like to watch things that kind of are evolved, that kind of revolve themselves in that area. This does not look like an American film with these credits down there. I don't know if throwing it back or putting it forward will help, but yeah, those are names that I'm not even going to bother trying. It's not rated. It is brought out through ITN. Action, 126 minutes. Ooh, that's a long one. It's widescreen. Let's see here. Elias Bazna works as a butler in a British embassy in Turkey during World War II. He soon finds himself embroiled in the world of espionage after being recruited by Germany to be a spy for them. He is given the code name Cicero based on the incredible true story of the one man who had the secrets that could change the course of history. I'm not doing well today with words. Brain, words, not eyes, not working well, I guess. Take the slip jacket off, see if there's anything different. Exactly the same. Yeah, they just took the cover and just put it onto the disc. Kind of boring. There's the side of that one. So I don't know. We'll see. If they're not any good, you can always sell them. This next one is called Trick or Treat. And I know nothing of this. And there's the back. I basically got it for that picture right there. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe it takes place at some sort of like carnival or something that takes place at a pier. The killer looks like he's deaf with like glowing red eyes. Let's see, it says middle age can be murder. I don't see any special features listed. This is brought out through, at least on DVD, Echo Bridge, 2019, widescreen, 88 minutes. And trying to find the director here. Normally they're listed last, but I only see producers. Directed by Ed Bose, maybe Bose. Sorry if I mispronounced any of these, but I have not. Craig Kelly, I've heard of. Yeah, I haven't heard of any of these people. Craig Kelly, Dean Lennox Kelly, Sean Parks, Jamie Sivs, Hugo Spear, Chris Marshall with Jason Fleming and Francis Barber. So a couple people on the cover look a little familiar, but I'm curious if that, I don't think. Okay, no, this isn't too bad. I like this. They took the title and the pumpkin with the knife in it, made that the DVD cover. So that's good. So yeah, this, let's see here. Former gangster Greg Kelty, which is played by Craig Kelly, has settled into a normal life at 45 with a wife and a new baby. Struggling with the mundane nature of his new existence, Craig's life is thrown back into turmoil when his estranged brother Dean Lennox Kelly. See, here's my problem already with this. So the actor is Craig, the character he's playing is Greg, then the actor is Dean and he's playing Dan. There's where some of my mess up is coming in. Might give them slightly different names. Shows up at his door claiming to drunkenly run someone over on Halloween night. Soon Greg, discovers that the deceased might be a psychopathic gangster's son. Meanwhile, Greg has been having bizarre hallucinations, which draw him further into the mess created by his brother, urging him to resolve the mystery of what happened that night. So I'm guessing that's a hallucination, maybe. I don't know. That's what I'm not too sure about, but maybe check it out like around Halloween. Make it like an October movie. Okay. It's only $1. The next one I got is called Dear Diary. And this one is Her Journal is a Gateway to Hell. I do like that cover. I like the color of Dear Diary. I do like green. Green is one of my favorite colors. Oh, did I show? I don't think I showed this. There we go. Not that the spine really matters, but hey, might as well. I don't mind the title. Dear Diary is not too bad. I tend to like short titles. This does not list any special features. It does list horror. It is ITN, 78 minutes. Not rated. It looks like it might be full frame, not widescreen. Produced and directed by Joe Nowland. Don't recognize. Scott Broughton, Kelly Francis Fisher, Tracy Newman, and Jeff Wells star in it. When a psychiatrist researches a young girl's diary to find out why she murdered her entire family, he begins to fall into the same state of insomnia and confusion that led her to lose her mind. And it says, sleep at your own risk. And it does have a bunch of laurels down there. So it looks like it's been in a bunch of festivals. Sleep at your own risk. I actually like that. I wish they would have moved it away from this. It would have been nice to have it up here. Maybe give it a different font with a different color. It's not a bad little ad line, but it just should have maybe been in like bloody letters or something that's more interesting than this. I mean, I could have done this. So, and this is the inside. So there's the hand in the Dear Diary, not rated. So that's not, I mean, it's just the front, but it's a good looking picture. So yeah, why not? Now, this next one I was bummed out about. I found it and I was like, oh, cool, another shark movie. And then I, of course, found out that I already own it. So I guess one goes in the for sale pile and one goes into my DVD collection. So let's put that up there. Frenzy is a film I've not seen, but I've heard a lot about it. People have told me that if I find it at Dollar Tree, that I should pick it up or maybe try to watch it on Tubi or something. I do dig shark films. I try to watch at least a few of them each year when Shark Week is on. Here's the back. And let's see here. It says, survival is her only option. This is once again Echo Bridge. I do not recognize anybody in this film. I don't recognize any cast. Yeah, nothing. It is widescreen. It's 85 minutes. Looks like it came out maybe 2018. Not rated. So let's see here. Let's check out the side first, so I don't forget. Let's see. A daredevil group of young friends, including sisters Paige and Lindsay, run a travel vlog together. They decide in order to boost viewership, they should go on an illegal snorkeling trip in a beautiful cove. There's your problem right there. Once it's illegal, you know you're going to get attacked by a shark instantly. When their plane crash lands into the water instead, the group find themselves surrounded by fierce, frenzied, giant white sharks. Giant white shark. Frenzied by, oh, kind of an idiot. Not doing good with this. Frenzied great white sharks. I was wondering, like, why does it just say great white sharks? Why does it say giant? Like, is it a megalodon? Let's see, with an island in distance, the group must survive the elements and the menacing sharks long enough to swim to the shore. But the aggressive sharks are determined to take them out first. So, I mean, I've heard it's good. It's been recommended. Yeah, it's just the front. So the other one goes into the for sale bin that I could take to Zia Records, and then I'll keep one copy. Now the other one, same experience, because it has a different cover. I purchased this Croczilla plus 4 other movies, but I already have Croczilla with 7 bonus movies. That's the one to keep. So this first one here, the newest one that I purchased, it's actually a good picture on the front. I like that. Includes 4 bonus movies. This is also Echo Bridge. And it says 5 movies, so it's over 6 hours. The first film is Croczilla. The second film is Attack of the Giant Leeches, which is fine by me. That's actually Corman produced. I believe Roger Corman and his brother worked on that one. Piranha, but this is not the Piranha that we're thinking of. No, this has Peter Brown and William Smith in it. So this is a different Piranha, which I'm fine. I got all the other Piranha, so I might as well have this Piranha too. Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, which is also Corman related, and The Killer Shrews, the original Killer Shrews. So that's not bad. If you just want 5 movies. And so let's see what, oh, and then there's the side on that one. And let's take a look at the disc. So they've listed everything here on the disc. You can see Croczilla is the main movie, so they colored it differently, and then all the other ones are the bonus films, so they're all in white. That's not a bad disc. It's got some action on it, so I don't think that's the... Yeah, it's actually a different picture. Oh, it's the back picture. That picture is that picture. So let's see what the other one has. So this one, which is the one that I already have, includes 7 bonus movies. So Croczilla, they give it a little bit of a different font and color and all that. Japan was just the appetizer. That's a good ad line. I like that. It's a good cover too. And let's see, 8 movies over 10 hours. So we got Croczilla, which is also on this one. We got Attack of the Giant Leeches, which is also on that one. Piranha, which is also on that one. The Giant Gila Monster, the original. That's not on that one. Creature, which is one of the greatest alien ripoffs ever. The way they destroy the creature at the end, I think, is brilliant. I'm so glad that they went that direction. It's William Malone and is the director on that, and it's I love Creature, so glad to have it on this one. I think I already have it on a different compilation, but always happy to have Creature. Then there's a Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, which is also on that one. Phantom from 10,000 Leagues, not on that one. I believe this is also Corman-esque. And The Killer Shrews, which is also on that one. So, yeah, this is definitely the one to keep, but I don't know, I kind of dig the art and everything. Maybe I should just keep both. It was only $1 each. You know, why not? But let's see here. Let's see, Croczilla. Ammo, a 36-foot crocodile, lives peacefully in the sanctuary in China until the day a gangster demands to buy him for slaughter and sail him to his restaurant business. I think it's supposed to be sell him to his restaurant business. Well, that kind of sucks. It's widescreen, 90 minutes, PG-13 for brief, strong language, some creature violence, and mild sensuality. Let's see, Attack of the Giant Leeches. So you got to remember, this is like back in the 50s. It's only 62 minutes, black and white. Rated R, but there is violence. That is in a small swamp town. People are mysteriously disappearing, and a new breed of leeches is to blame. That's always a fun one. Piranha, which I think there's even another no, it's not Killer Piranha, is the one that I'm thinking of with Lee Majors, the $6 Million Man. This Piranha is a wildlife photographer and her brother travel to the dense and dangerous Amazon jungle and find themselves fleeing from a human poacher and man-eating piranha. It's 89 minutes, not rated, but there is violence. So, well, here's an idea. Just don't go into the water. I mean, that's kind of with almost anything that takes place in the water, just don't go in the water. So we'll have to see about that one. The Giant Gila Monster, once again, going back to like the 50s, a mammoth Gila monster terrorizes an unexpected town by stomping through the streets, crushing buildings, and killing at will. 74 minutes, black and white, not rated, violence. And this is one of those great films where they actually used like a real Gila monster, but they put like little fake, buildings and cactus and cars around it for it to walk on. So the monster itself is real. It's everything around it is pretty much fake. Creature. Let's see, when space explorers discover a strange container on Titan, and by the way, this was originally called Titan Find. Find or Fiend? Titan Find or Titan Fiend? Might be Titan Fiend, one of the two, but I just know it as Creature. When the space explorers discover a strange container on Titan, Jupiter's largest moon, they realize a hideous creature that has begun asleep, that has been asleep for ages, one that has a taste for human flesh, and it's 94 minutes, rated R. And I love Creature. I absolutely love it. Those are my top 5 for like alien ripoffs. Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. Once again, we're going back to like the 50s. Creature was more 80s, I believe. So let's see. When a rocket ship containing a crew is sent to Venus, the mission goes horribly wrong and a rescue team is sent to search for survivors. 74 minutes, not rated violence. This is one of those films that Roger Corman picked up from Russia and basically re-edited the film. He took one Russian movie and basically made it into like 2 or 3 different films, shot new footage, got some well-known like B-movie actors, Basil Rathbone or Boris Karloff or somebody would be in these. They would dub them and then bring them out as like second features at drive-ins. So that one's fun. The Phantom from 10,000 Leagues. Dr. Ted Stevens and Detective William Grant are sent by the government to investigate a series of puzzling deaths along the coast. This is also going back to like the 50s. It's 79 minutes, black and white, not rated, but it does have violence. Old school stuff, good stuff. So that's one I would recommend. And finally, one of my all-time favorites, and it's one of the best Mystery Science Theater episodes, The Killer Shrews. A mad scientist on an isolated island accidentally creates a race of giant shrews that manage to escape during a hurricane. 68 minutes, black and white, not rated, violence. This is just one of my favorites. It goes up there with stuff like the Flesh Eaters, the Slime People. I love this. I love The Killer Shrews. I think it's really good. So let's see what the inside looks like. And oh, it's a couple different discs. So let's see. Take it out. So the very, okay. So this looks like the actual disc for Croczilla. Put it back here. And then after that, it's Attack of the Leeches, Attack of the Giant Leeches, and Piranha on that disc. And then on this disc, they just packed everything else into. So Giant Gila Monster, The Killer Shrews, Phantom from 10,000 Leagues, Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, and Creature are all just jam-packed on this one. So hopefully they look okay, because that's a lot of movie on that disc. So inside looks like that when you put them in. All right, so to, I guess, to summarize, to kind of go back over what we got. We got Croczilla. That's the 4 movie Croczilla. Frenzy, 1 copy of 2. Dear Diary. Trick or Treat, which I may or may never watch, but maybe in October. Operation Cicero. Vigilante Diaries. Sushi Girl. American Dresser. And Blindspotting. So that's what I got. Sorry for all the water. Like I've mentioned many times, it's Vegas and it's dry. And I got a big light shining on me, so that doesn't help any. But that's it. So that's this Dollar Tree video. I'm going to be coming out with another one soon because I have another stack that's just sitting on my desk that's waiting to be filed. So I might as well do a video on that one too, and then file them. Kind of gives me a reason to do it. So So thank you for joining me on this video, and I will see you around for the next one. Bye.